Hi guys, and welcome back to our channel. It's me again, and today we're gonna talk about the very interesting project called LANEAXIS. I'm sure that you have already heard about LANEAXIS, but if you want to know the most interesting facts about it, stay with us and let's start. What is LANEAXIS? Blockchain technology allows us to more securely and transparently track all types of transactions. Imagine the possibilities it presents across the supply chain. Every time a product changed hands, the transaction could be documented, created a permanent history of the product from manufacture to sale. This could dramatically reduce time delays, added costs, and human errors that plague transactions today.
Documenting a product's journey across the supply chain reveals its true origin and touchpoints, which increase trust and helps eliminate the bias found in today's opaque supply chains. Virtually any number of participants accessing from any number of touchpoints is possible. A shared indelible ledger with codified rules could potentially eliminate this audits required by internal system and processes.
What is LANEAXIS? LANEAXIS is in the process of transforming the global logistics industry by building a shipper-to-carrier direct optimization blockchain network powered by smart contracts. The platform, once in action, will drive massive cost-saving efficiencies into the industry and full growth of new business paradigm in freight logistics.
With LANEAXIS, moving products from one point to another will no longer be a cumbersome and clumsy process. The LANEAXIS blockchain will empower shippers and carriers to streamline the automate numerous key process. As a result, shippers and carriers will no longer have to employ costly third-party vendors such as freight brokers, third-party logistic groups, and freight forwarders, many of whom charge up to a 30% fee to handle transactions.
How LANEAXIS blockchain tracking and freight shipping coin works. The LANEAXIS blockchain injects total security and data integrity into the notoriously disorganized freight and logistics sectors. Utilizing smart contracts and the blockchain's immutable ledger, shippers and carriers can now deal directly with each other, bypassing expensive third-party freight brokers.
The LANEAXIS blockchain verifies and stores all key data and documents involved in a freight movement, including shippers' contracts, insurance certificates, Department of Transportation registration numbers, and commercial driver's license information. During transport, the LANEAXIS ledger stores critical data in real time, including proof of pickup, GPS location tracking, exception management, and proof of delivery. The LANEAXIS token serves as an API key granting access to the LANEAXIS blockchain ecosystem.
How does LANEAXIS work? LANEAXIS is a project that creates a ship-to-carrier network that's powered by blockchain smart contracts. Once the platform is in action, it will create cost-effective efficiencies to the industry and create growth of business paradigms via freight logistics. With this network, users won't have to undergo a cumbersome process in order to move products from one area to another. Its blockchain will empower shippers and carriers and help them automate multiple key processes.
Carriers and shippers don't have to worry about third-party vendors who charge a lot of their services. These vendors include third-party logistic groups, freight forwarders, and freight brokers who tend to charge a 30% fee to cover the transportation process. People will like LANEAXIS because of its ability to keep their transportation files protected. Even though the global logistics market will reach around $15 trillion by 2023, LANEAXIS will help keep an immutable and reliable record of freight transportation transactions.
What problem does it solve? One of the biggest issues within the transportation industry is its lengthy process. For instance, it can take 2-3 weeks to transport products to different international locations fully. Sometimes it can take longer due to delays and issues between both parties.
LANEAXIS solves this problem through use of the smart contracts. Smart contracts is made when both sides agree to transport a certain product, when the blockchain stores and verifies the key documents and data that are involved with a freight movement. This includes the insurance certificates, commercial driver license, and registration numbers by the Department of Transportation.
LANEAXIS Axis token ICO details. To increase incentivization for proper actions by participants in the ecosystem and to facilitate fair trade, LANEAXIS will utilize the Axis token. Utilizing the token will incentivize trade partners to participate fairly within the regulatory framework. A few benefits of Axis token are data access for fair participation and trust, regulatory readiness by providing validation in the system, and decrease operational expenditures. As the token is utilized, its utilitarian value will increase while the cost for all participants will decrease.
50% of tokens generated will go available in the pre-sale and 20% of the crowd sale. 10% of the tokens will be given to term of the efforts of building the platform, 2% for the bounty companies, which is one of the most effective marketing channels, 2% to the logistics community, and finally 15% will be set aside in the reserve for utilization in unfrozen circumstances. LANEAXIS has a non-scam label from ICO Box, an expert in conducting ICOs. ICO Box is the biggest provider of box solutions for conducting ICOs and leading expert in crypto market.
LANEAXIS has a big team of professionals in blockchain and logistics industry. That means that this project has great chances to be successful. There are also impressive advisory board working on this project.
Rick Barnett is the CEO of the LANEAXIS. Rick's extensive knowledge of mobile technology, blockchain technology, and deep experience in trucking and logistics makes him a natural fit to lead the LANEAXIS team. Rick spent 15 years researching the development of a mobile-based platform that provides real-time tracking and data analytics over freight movements. Amarpreet Singh is a senior blockchain engineer. Amar is one of the leading advocates and contributing members of the global blockchain community. As a senior advisor of the Global Blockchain Foundation, Amar has been ranked by ICO Bench as a top expert in blockchain technology. Amar's background includes working with first firms such as Microsoft, the World Bank, Airbus, and other large companies. Clint Johnson is VP of Sales. A former Walmart merchandise executive, Clint is an accomplished, result-driven executive with a proven track record to achievement in strategic planning, merchandising, supply chains, analytics, team leadership, inventory control, and many others. More information about team members and advisors you can find on the official project's website, or you can use our links below this video.
The global logistics market will reach $15 trillion by 2023. Data integrity has never been more important for the industry. The LANEAXIS blockchain ledger will serve as an airtight and immutable record of all freight transportation transactions, emerging as the most trusted source for business intelligence across the entire freight transportation landscape. Guys, hope that you liked this video. It was very beneficial for you. Please, if you have some questions, write it in our comment section below this video. And don't forget to subscribe to our channel to see me again. Have a nice day. Bye!